Hey guys, so here I am in Maui. I mean, isn't it so beautiful? This is my layover, guys. This is what I'm doing on my layover. I'm getting paid to be in Hawaii at the beach. Aloha! Welcome back to my channel, guys. So today I'm doing my video from Hawaii. I'm really excited, guys, which is why I have no makeup and I have on my bathing suit and cover up. It's because I am going to the beach right after I do this video. So as you can tell from the title, this video is about my flight attendant experience. I was real hesitant about doing this video because I wanted to kind of keep my page more fashion and DIY and things like that, but with so many airlines hiring, I get so many questions from my friends and just different people who know I'm a flight attendant, so I figured I'd do a little series of being a flight attendant. So today I kind of wanted to start off with the pros and cons of being a flight attendant. So here goes. So I think I'm going to start out with my pros and then end with my cons, but put my cons to a positive note because every con can be fixed, guys. It could turn into a positive. So let's begin. First reason for being a flight attendant, everybody knows, guys, you get to see the world. You get to travel for free. I get paid to travel. I mean, how amazing is that? I have been to some incredible places. I've been throughout Japan, Europe, Australia. I mean, that's just to name a few. I'm going to post below my video of my Pandora bracelet, and that is basically every place that I have been through this job. Not only do you get paid to travel for free, but I get to fly for free. Domestically it is free, but when you do travel internationally, you do pay the taxes coming back. So for example, a round trip ticket in business class to Rome was only $40. I mean, it's amazing, guys. I mean, so many flight attendants who only use hair products from Paris, and I personally have met people in San Francisco for the day just to have lunch or go to New York for the night and come right back. I mean, it's amazing the kind of experiences this job can allow you to travel. I mean, now I'm getting paid to travel in Hawaii. I mean, how amazing is that, Hawaii? So this is the job for you if traveling is your thing. Number 2, upgrades. Oh my God, guys, when I get coach, what? You want me to sit in coach? I mean, is first class full? I mean, you get so spoiled with this job. First class is amazing. I've had a first class experience before and I was really tired, passed out, so I never got to experience that until I started this job. And then you realize how great first class is. I mean, just from New York to LA, a first class ticket can cost you about $3,000, and I get to sit there for free. I get to eat a good first class meal, and I get to lay down and go to sleep and rest before I get off the plane in LA or New York. Coach? Really? Yeah, the upgrades. You are going to be spoiled. The flexibility, guys. This job allows you so much flexibility. You get your schedule, and based on that schedule, you are allowed to move, trade, drop, do whatever you want to do to make your schedule work for you. So I personally work about 12 to 15 days a month. Every other month, and then the other month I probably work, I'm on reserve, which means you're on call to the company. And there I probably work about maybe 15 days as well. So I barely work, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Unless I pick up extra trips for money, I barely work. There are gonna be times that you have to work on a day that necessarily does not work for you, but it's so easy, guys, to, like I said, to trade with another person. I'll take your trip for this trip, or please take this trip, and you can drop it to somebody else, or you can trade with the system. So this job is so flexible. It works for you if you want it to work for you. Meeting new people, guys. I have met so many incredible people with this job. So many people. You meet lawyers, you meet doctors, you meet celebrities, you meet normal, average, everyday people who change your life in so many ways. I know one day I was doing a transcon from New York to San Francisco, and I met this doctor. He was the CEO of a cancer hospital, and he offered me the opportunity to volunteer. I showed up and went to volunteer for the day and found out to volunteer you have to go through this big long process, and I was able just to email him and volunteer immediately. Guys, these are the experiences that you get to have. You meet some incredible people. You learn so many new stories, and you don't remember the people, but you remember the stories. You meet people from different places, from different cultures. I mean, it's amazing. It is so amazing. You build new relationships, guys. I work with different people every single day that I work. Sometimes you work with the same people, sometimes you get a whole new crew. It totally depends. You have, like I said, this job allows flexibility, so when people get their schedule, they trade, they drop, and someone who was supposed to be on that trip the whole month with you, you may have 4 different people working that person's schedule. So you're working with new people every day, so that gives you the opportunity to meet new people every day, new coworkers, new friends, and I mean, half of my friends are my coworkers. You move to a new city, you don't know anybody, and your coworkers, you're building these relationships with them, and you guys are doing things with each other. So this job never leaves you to a point where you're 100% alone, because you can always rely on your coworkers. So guys, with this job, you learn some life skills. I've learned how to use an AED, CPR, first aid, how to attack a fire, water evacuations. You learn so many life skills, and it's great to know. You know, these were things I did not know before this job, that I know if I see someone needing CPR, I can help. If I see somebody going into cardiac arrest and I see an AED, I know how to work it. So this job definitely allows you that. Okay, now for the cons. The number one con of being a flight attendant is you're gonna be broke. No matter how many times people say it, when you start out, you're gonna be broke. The solution to this is, as you are wanting to apply to be a flight attendant, please take some time to save as much money as possible. Before I had this job, I obviously had a real paying 9-to-5 job, making good money. And when I applied for this job in December, and I got the job in May. Well, I got the job in January. I finished off everything in May, and I actually had my training in August. So I had almost 8 months to save money. People, a lot of trainings are not paid, and some people still have rent, some people don't have rent, some people still have car payments. Guys, bills don't stop because you're in training. So please make sure you save as much money as possible, because again, if your training is not paid, or even if it is paid, it's not going to be much money. So make sure that you are proactive to save as much money as possible, so that when that time comes, that you are able to support yourself along the way. Now, not to say pay will get better. When I first started off, pay was really, really low, and now I'm making a lot more money. I'm living very comfortably. I pick up when I want to, not because I have to. So make sure you live your life like that. Make sure you live a simple life, guys. People think I don't live a simple life because I do spend a lot of money, but saving is the number one key. And even throughout this job, you have to want to continue to save. Reserve. We've all heard what reserve is. Reserve means that a certain amount of days a month you are off, and the other days you are owed your time to the company. So you are on call. So you can either sit at home all day, or you are waiting for a crew scheduling to call you with the trip. Reserve can be really, really hard, guys, for people who just don't want to sit around all day. Obviously, you cannot be drinking. You have to be somewhat close to the airport so you can get there within the time allotted. And sometimes people are commuting in from different places. And commuting means that you live somewhere else and you're based somewhere else. So you can live in Dallas but be based and work out of LAX. Reserve can be really hard for someone who's commuting. That means you would have to get a crash pad, which means that you live in a place with other flight attendants, and it can be really, really hard. It's a lot of downtime. The result to this is you can find a hobby, guys. This is my hobby, really, is doing videos. I do volunteer work. And I'm also in the process of getting my real estate license. So you have to find ways to stay busy with this job because you're going to have a lot of downtime, especially on reserve. Another downfall is relationships. It's going to be really hard to keep and have relationships. It's going to take a lot of work to make it work. You are away a lot, and everyone has that stigma where flight attendants are out here sleeping around, and now with all these apps such as Tinder and God knows what else. I mean, not to say people aren't using them, because they are, but it's going to be hard. You're going to be away a lot, and especially when you first start off, you're going to probably be holding a lot of 3 days. You're going to be missing so much of that relationship, so you're going to have to find ways to make it work. I know when I was in a relationship, Skype, you know, calling each other when you are off, spending time with each other. But again, it is really, really hard. And if you're trying to do a long distance relationship, yeah, good luck with that. Next con is weekends and holidays. Guys, you are going to miss your niece's birthday party. You're going to probably miss your sister's, the birth of her child. You're going to miss somebody's birthday party. You're going to miss a lot. You're going to miss out on a lot, and it's going to suck. It's going to suck really, really bad, and you're going to try your best to make it work, which is always what I suggest people to do, but there's going to be that times when you can't, and it's going to suck. A lot of flight attendants celebrate holidays on different days. So they will celebrate their Thanksgiving a week early. They'll celebrate their Christmas a couple of days early. I've been lucky enough. I've been here 2.5 years, like I said, and I've never had to work a holiday. So I never had to work a Christmas or New Year's. I've had to work Thanksgiving twice, but I've never had to work Christmas or New Year's. So I have been very, very lucky, and now I hold the seniority where I can hold at least, if not all, some of the weekends off. So that kind of helps, but it can suck, guys, missing out on the little things in life that you're so used to being a part of. This job is going to be lonely. I'm not going to lie. You're going to sit in your room and you're going to say, what the hell? Why am I by myself? You're going to learn what the life of loneliness really is. You're going to go downstairs and you're going to sit at the bar by yourself, and you're going to eat by yourself, or you're going to go and tour Sydney by yourself, because nobody wants to go out because they've been there at least 50 times already. Now, you're going to have your fun times where you have a great crew and you guys are going to go out for drinks and you're going to do this tour, or you're going to go lay on the beach, but you're going to have to get used to the part where you're going to be lonely. You're going to be by yourself, like I am now. My crew didn't want to do anything, so that means I am going to go down to the beach and I'm going to lay by myself and I'm going to eat by myself, and I'm going to come up to my room and I'm just going to watch TV. That is what your life is going to be. So be ready for a lonely life. And I know it sucks, but it's what it is, and I don't want to sugarcoat it for you guys. You're going to be away from home a lot. Like I said, I work about 12 to 15 days a month. So that is about how much time I am away from home, about 15 days. Now, granted, sometimes I might do a turn, which is from here to Dallas and back, and I'm home the same day. But there are a lot of times, they're vacuuming. I'm sorry, I hope this doesn't mess up the video. But there are a lot of times that you are going to be away from home, guys. So just remember that. When I tell you, you are going to sleep every minute that you can. Sorry, I just kind of fell asleep. Okay, that was kind of dramatic, but you are going to be so tired. When you are home, you're not going to want to hang out with anybody because your body is going to feel like it just needs to sleep. When I go home to visit my mom, all I do is sleep, and she's just like, all you do is sleep. You are tired. Guys, 1 minute you're doing a London, and then you're doing to Dallas and back, and then you're doing an overnight in Atlanta, and your body is tired, it hasn't had a chance to rest, please make sure that you put your body first, that you're getting sleep, that you're drinking water, because that is very vital with this job, is making sure you are fully rested. And like I said, this job, you are going to be tired. You're at a different altitude in the sky in a metal tube, and it's going to suck the life out of you. Seniority! Seniority means everything with this company. It determines whether you are holding London or if you are doing 3 days, 3 legs a day trips. You're either going to Sydney or you're going to Tulsa, Oklahoma. Even though I like Tulsa, our layover in Tulsa is really, really nice, but you're going to be doing them Tulsas. Like, I'm not going to lie. So seniority is everything. It determines whether you get certain days off, holidays, vacations. But once you gain your seniority, guys, it gets better. Like me, it's better for me. So just remember that. Angry customers. Oh my God. So that's it. Those are the pros and cons of this job. Definitely do not let the cons detour you from applying, guys. This job is amazing, and like I said, I've had some amazing experiences with this job. So definitely try to make it work for you, because like I said, for every con there is a solution. If you have any questions or comments, please put them in the box below. I will try to do some other videos, such as how I became a flight attendant, training, crash pads, maybe even commuting, because that was my downfall. That's kind of what made me want to quit. So maybe if I explain the commuting process to you, that would kind of help as well. So if you have any questions, put them in the comments below. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. I do have videos outside of these flight attendant videos. So I guess that's it. I'm going to the beach and having a Mai Tai, and I will talk to you guys at a later time. Bye, guys.